Let me tell you something, you should never in your life buy anything that looks suspicious. This could be the greatest advice anyone has ever given you, I know, and I do deserve a Golden Globe Award for being so motivational. But based on what I just said, it's obvious that this should be a normal approach to any purchase you may make, and only kids could fall off of this rule. But next, we have a kid. I mean, we have a dude, a married dude, which is in itself terrifying enough of an experience. But his marriage situation isn't our main focus here, even though it plays a little part in this story. It's the doll he brought home with him the other day. Did he actually cheat on his wife, and you're referring to the girl he cheated with as a doll? You have finally unlocked the imaginative side of your brain, but I don't need it to be functioning right now. The guy merely brought a doll with him, and his wife wasn't happy about it. But why is that though? Did she get jealous of the fact that he was sleeping with the doll more often than he did with her? Are you still thinking about the girl? The doll doesn't only look suspicious, it's literally screaming, "I'm haunted and I'm proud. Don't buy me unless you're looking to break up with your wife or ruin your life in general," which seems to have been the main ambition this guy had when he bought the doll from the local antique auction. The wife said it could be haunted, as she has been noticing random stuff on the ground or out of its place for no reason. How terrifyingly obvious. In the videos we have, we can see that whenever they leave the house, the paranormal activity kicks in. Different stuff would be moving on its own, from the toilet paper rolls to the pack of chips to whatever. During a communication session he conducted, the flashlight on the table flickered by itself. But the most scary part was the other doll he bought, which was functioning without batteries.
I got this doll from a local antique auction. My wife said to get rid of it because she thinks it's haunted and keeps finding random things on the floor. So I decided to leave the house for a bit and film while I was gone. My dogs were the only ones in the house. What did he see? I still don't want to get rid of her. My wife was mad I brought my haunted doll Charlotte on our family trip. I left my phone recording in the hotel room while we were out. I just couldn't leave her home alone. Update on my doll Charlotte that my wife wants me to get rid of. This is what happens whenever I put her near my daughter's old Cabbage Patch doll. But that's not the weirdest part. There's no batteries. But wait, there's more. I even cut the wire to see if that would stop it. Is she causing this? I just can't get rid of her. My wife still wants my doll out of our house because she thinks it's haunted. But the antique store said it may be a rare doll once owned by Princess Charlotte of Wales. She tragically had a stillborn child, then suddenly became ill and died. So last night I waited until my wife went to bed and tried to communicate with her.
Not only did he buy a haunted-looking doll, which looks so unsafe that I wouldn't go to the bathroom at night as long as it's out there, but the guy also bought another cursed toy. whenever you feel alone and lonely, because these two phrases have completely different meanings. Do they actually? Of course, if you're trying to be a philosopher or a poet, it will obviously make sense. Regardless of my nonsense, let's see who has been feeling lonely lately and was able to find the one real friend who will fill his life with joy and fun, and who won't be able to sleep anymore due to the heavy overthinking he will be going over all day every day about how many things they could be doing together in the future. So far, so wholesome. Then, where is the scary part in this story? Like, when does this clip actually get good and we get rid of this disgusting power of friendship plot? Well, great question, because I was just about to unfold the truth of this friendship, as we will see, and I already saw it, so joke's on you here. The guy was having trouble keeping his door locked. Even though he is making sure it's completely locked, it keeps opening by itself. And from the look of it, he either found a new friend or he just had one behind that door.
Okay, I'm gonna lock this. It's my bedroom door. I'm gonna lock it. Okay. Now. Wonder if it's gonna do it this time. Probably not. What the fuck?
In my opinion, this could be easily faked, but to his credit, he didn't even do much here, nothing over the top or even close to it. So, from my point of view, if you keep it simple, you're keeping it real. We have Franco exploring a graveyard. Very simple and straight to the point. There is not much backstory. In fact, there is no backstory at all. As he was lingering around the place, he spotted different stuff like desecrated tombs, stolen remains, and evidence of potential demonic practices. So far, so great. What is so great about all these eerie encounters? It's like someone telling you how they found garbage leftovers in the dumpster, and your first response to this is great. Anyway, looking around the area, he didn't spot anything more than what I have just mentioned, nothing paranormal. But then something unexplainable happened. Don't tell me your delivery guy delivered the order to the wrong house. Nah, it has nothing to do with him. Then it must have been your bills. They overcharged you by accident. You're still wrong, and how about you forget about me for a second? We are talking about Franco. Hear me out. After he caught an EVP and a crying sound, he spotted something in a distance using his thermal camera, something lurching at him from behind a tree. What was it? It was like a head. For a moment, you might think that it was a djinn figure, and so did I, but then he walked it off. He walked what off? He walked his way off the spot he was located at. Do I have to spoon-feed you every detail? After doing so, Franco took 2 light years to reach that area, and when he did, not only was the figure nowhere to be found, but there is a chance that they also discovered a new city around. Then here comes that sound, the sound of someone talking, like a grown man. So, if we compress the information given, we can see that we have both the sound of a child and a grown man in a graveyard at night. How suspiciously scary. At the end, what sealed the deal was a figure with a creepy face staring at Franco.
Oh god, they broke this one bad. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to my other camera for now. I wanna make sure I'm not gonna step on anything. I know there's a dead bird right over here. That's probably another bird they sacrificed. What the fuck was that? Alright, I'm gonna focus on this for now. So I have my flashlight on a low setting right now. I just heard movement over there. I don't even want to point the light over there. Oh god. I thought someone just touched me in my back. I think that was me. Alright, I gotta focus. Look. Those look like nails instead of a bottle here that's been broken. Just now I just heard what sounded like somebody talking. I don't see anything. I'm gonna go and switch to my thermal camera. And I'm not picking up anything. But I did hear what sounded like talk. Hola? Hola? There's a guy there. There's definitely somebody right there. I'm gonna get off of thermal imaging. I'm gonna switch to my regular camera mode right now. I definitely just saw a guy just walk past here. This way. Right over here. There's something black on the floor. Hola? Soy seguridad. Is that an arrow on the tree? What the f is that? Hola? Was it behind the tree? Looks like somebody made a fire. Yep, got it. Yep. That looks like a candle. I just got a bang. Hola? Was that a yes? Do you want to talk with me tonight? That actually still has battery. Don't be scared. No te asustes. I'm also starting to get sounds of voices coming from back there. Hear it. They sound like kids. They just said, hey. Oh my God. I don't want to talk over it. See it? There's probably wind. Oh my God. That thing started moving really fast. I don't feel any wind. This camera is very sensitive to wind, so you would feel it. I'm going to stop talking. camera. Listen. How was that? Yeah, I'm not going back there. Yeah, I am not going back there. I literally just saw what looked like a woman literally in the dark.
I don't know if this figure is the same actor. I mean, if the figure is the same as the one we saw earlier in the investigation. A nosy, handsome, bearded man once said to me, I always like to ask people who work in lands about their experience, like if they have ever had weird encounters while doing their duty. Obviously, these guys could always come up with crazy stories or overhype a simple encounter and put so much spice on it and twist it till you can no longer tell if they are actually aware of how stupid their story has become or if they have a tumor of some sort. It's even worse than when I explain a video to you. So, as I just explained in the beginning, this guy said to me, and when I say to me, I don't mean myself personally, but I'm talking from the perspective of a viewer. So, according to him, the land worker who works in a horse stable has a friend who once encountered a tall, white, and handsome skinny figure walking off in the woods while he was on a trip with his dog. The figure was on a trip with his dog. No, you dummy, the guy who captured the figure was with his dog on a trip.
I just came across the craziest paranormal video I think I've ever seen in my life, and it happened right back here in these woods. I'm at a horse stable right now, as you can see. And the other day I was walking over here to see a guy working the land. He works in the horse stable. Anytime I see a guy working the land, I always get curious, ask them questions. I'll ask, have you ever seen anything interesting out here? And oftentimes they'll say like, oh yeah, I've seen some coyotes. And so finally, as the conversation was warming up, I say, hey, have you ever seen anything out here you can't explain? The moment I said that, his eyes lit up. He was like, it's really weird you asked me that question. He's like, just last week, my buddy took the craziest video back in these woods. He pulls up his buddy's private Facebook page. So it's a private Facebook page. He tried to send me a link to the video. I couldn't see the video on my own phone. So I had to pull the video up on his phone and take a video of it. I've sent this to a bunch of people. I've not seen anyone be able to explain what the heck is going on in this video. So I'm going to show it to you guys. Check it out and let me know what you guys think. There. Now, what's super weird about that video is the guy who took the video won't even go back into those woods anymore. Did you see the dog in the video? That dog was growling and it was looking over into the area where the apparition appears. And it was just, what a crazy video. I can't believe it, and I haven't been able to figure out what's going on.
I'm not going to lie, that figure and I have some similarities, but let's just focus on the dog's reaction. It seems genuine, and since the video was captured by someone who is a friend of someone else, it has higher credibility, in my opinion. I have previously shared some videos from the Soul Catcher, and I know you might be a little shocked right now when you hear the name. After all, the Soul Catcher usually refers to Azrael, but don't worry, I'm referring to the Canadian dude from Canada who named his channel the Soul Catcher. Wait, just there, you said the Canadian man from Canada. Yes, what about it? Do you realize how stupid you are sometimes? Yes, ma'am, now let's continue. As we have previously seen in his videos, he has bought a clown doll called Clyde, which turned out to be haunted, although it's important to note that this man is obsessed with haunted items. Well, if you thought this was cool, then wait until you hear this. I have a 6-inch phone screen. This Canadian man is not only obsessed with demonic items, he also once had a deal with the devil. He once signed a contract to sell his soul to kickstart paranormal activity for recording, and he also prayed to Satan. So far, so ruined. But where does that play a part in the videos? All of that, and you still don't know where the problem is. I'm telling you that this man sold his soul to Susu, and you're asking me about the problem. Anyway, this will be the completion of his documentaries, where we will see some long, boring videos of him recording what takes place upstairs at night when he goes to sleep. The camera was pointing at a bunch of boxes, a wall clock, a camera stand, some crosses, a doll, and a package. In one of these clips, we can hear something taking off in the background. It sounds like they are messing with the light switch, although they opened the bathroom door when it was supposed to be closed. They also messed with some of the stuff mentioned before. Now in the second part, the dude decides to try out the Charlie session. This was his first time conducting the experience, and it didn't go as expected. How wrong did it go? Well, instead of the pen rotating to answer with a yes or no, the pens were moving the wrong way.
What you see in front of you, there's a couple of boxes here of alleged haunted items that were given to me years ago when I used to do ghost hunting. In the middle of the floor with crosses on top. That's where Clyde is. All the other boxes were with Clyde upstairs in the attic. So I decided to take them down as well and record to see if there's any reaction with Clyde, or if Clyde has a reaction to them. Hopefully the lunar eclipse that's happening tonight. Today's date is September the 27th, 2015. Right now it's 11:22, 11:23. So I'm hoping that either the alleged items or the lunar eclipse has some type of effect on Clyde. We'll see. So I'm gonna leave those crosses on top of his box, see if it has some type of reaction. If not, on the next video, I'm planning to do this a 3-part experimentation tonight, an hour to an hour each. Hopefully he'll show himself. And the next video, I'm going to remove the crosses, see if there's any reaction. Heard a big crash up here just a couple of minutes ago. Decided to investigate. It is now 1:53 in the morning. As you can tell, came up here and found my beautiful camera. Crosses all over the place. Oh, great. Oh, pieces all over the place. So now I don't have a good camera anymore. Okay, so now that my good camera is out of working order, I need more lighting. Give me a minute. Came up here to investigate. There was a bit of a crash up here. I guess it must have been the clock on the right hand side. It seems like someone knocked it down. I noticed some of the boxes kind of shifted a little bit to the right. I know the top one wasn't so much on the right. Pretty sure it was a bit to the left there. Also noticed that the door here is closed. I remember leaving it open, but I need to check the video. I'm pretty sure it was open. Let's get started with this experiment. We're just dumb. Okay, so Charlie, are you here? Charlie, are you here? Nothing. Okay, let's try it again. Charlie, are you here? Charlie, are you here? What? Did it just move? Okay. Maybe I was just seeing things. Okay, just give me a second. I thought I saw it move, but it could have been just the shadows. Nothing. Whoa! What the hell? It's gotta be my leg. Maybe my leg is touching the table or something. I apologize, guys. Let me try this again. The pencil moved, but it's not indicating a yes or no. So, is it Charlie? Is it something else? Please, Charlie, are you here? Charlie, are you here? Yes or no specifically? Yes. Be nice, please. Whoa! What the? Okay, that was too. That was too real. Okay, that was too real. Okay, okay, I'm not liking this, guys. Okay, I'm gonna end the session now. Like I said, I do believe in demons, and this is too real for me. I just saw that pencil move. Okay, no. Yeah, Charlie, please go in peace, go into the light, and I will be praying for you, Charlie. Yeah, have yourself a good day. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you. Oh, okay.
Ending this session now.
This man has not been seen on the internet for 6 or 7 years at this point, which is kind of sad because we don't know what happened to him since then. Just think about it, a guy who is obsessed with antique haunted items and prays to the devil. How interesting could things have gone? Like, maybe they burnt a house on his head while he was taking a nap, or maybe they didn't subscribe and watched the next video on screen.